Hello and welcome, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, especially Final Fantasy, Moth, obscure video games, art, or music, then you should subscribe because we do a little bit of all that over here. Don't forget to like this video or this stream if you are watching, because it not only lets me know you like the content that you're seeing, but it also boosts us up in the algorithm so more people can find us and join our little community, because we are growing a little bit every day and it is so awesome. Yeah, we're at already just about 1.4, like 1,040 subscribers, which is just crazy, which is awesome. So yeah, let's try to get for 1,100. That would be so cool. Anyway, today I was suggested that we should unlock Bozja because I have not done that yet, and I thought that was a great idea. So that's something that we can all do together eventually, but I haven't unlocked it, so we got to do some quests first. Yesterday we got Eureka going, but I had already done the quests off stream. This one I had not done anything, so I looked it up. I think I have to go to Kugane, so we're gonna start out there. Got bubblegum in the chat. On the screen. Oh, right. So we need to go to Kugane, I believe. There we go. Hi, Sean! How are you this evening? I had a fun afternoon. The repairman did come this morning, which was awesome, and he fixed our water because our water was not working. But then I had this crazy thing happen where one of the radiators leaked everywhere. So my mother and I spent like 2 hours cleaning up after that, but it's okay because we fixed it. We turned the radiator off and it seemed to have stopped leaking. So now all is well, but it was a little unpleasant for a little bit of time. So 10 out of 10, do not recommend. If you can avoid it, don't have that happen. We just didn't know the radiator was gonna leak. It was a good time. Okay, I think is it this guy? K10? Yeah, I think it's this one. Milady, what auspicious timing. I intended to send a missive to the rising stones, but it seems that is no longer necessary. Master Hancock wishes to speak with you regarding a matter of grave import. I can but imagine what other duties yet demand your attention. Still, he would request you meet him at the Ruby Bazaar at your earliest convenience. Yes, we're gonna have to do quite a few quests, but at least we get some story out of it, so that's fun. Where am I going? Ruby Bazaar. Okay, yeah. I've missed Kugane. It's such a cool place. We're back in like Storeblood Shadowbringers ish. Greetings, honored madam. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? Yes. Yes. And so she returns at last. From what Tataru has told me, you've come rather a long way, to put it mildly. And while the Scions remained locked in slumber, she sought aid from all corners of the realm. In fact, it was I to whom she first turned when searching for a champion to assist her in your absence. Oh dang, I just noticed our stinking chat's not working. What the heck? Don't worry. Hopefully that works. If it's not one thing, it's something else. I can see you guys, but I don't know. My graphics card, my capture card was being wonky, so I had to restart before I started. And now Streamlabs is being silly, cause why not? Anyway, though as you have no doubt surmised, I did not call you here to discuss such matters. I have received word from Lord Hien that the Bozjan resistance, our comrades in the Eastern Alliance, seek the aid of distinguished heroes in their fight against the Empire, and naturally your name immediately sprang to mind. The Bozjan resistance, you say? I didn't realize they were a part of the Eastern Alliance. Bozjan resistance? Indeed, from a small nation found in the southern reaches of Ilsabad to the west of Dalmasca. They were no doubt among the first to fall to the Empire. Yet it would seem their hearts have yet to give way to despair, and with the Empire now in disarray, they would seize the opportunity to fight back. If you would know the details in full, I think it best you speak with Lord Hien. His endless list of commitments make him a hard man to find. However, perhaps you could have one of his attendants at the House of the Fierce track him down for you. The Moogle. That looks like the lucky cat. Kind of. It's so cute. We'll just get blessings before the Moogle with the money bag. Real fast. Bless us, O Moogle, for we need monies. Alright, let's see. Hien, my husband. I've decided that if I were to marry, I would probably choose Hien. He's got a good sense of humor. He's got manners. He's cares for his people. He's got a whole kingdom. I feel like I'd be pretty well off. If I had to choose. Who would everybody else choose? Out of the Scions or anybody, who would you choose to be your husbando or your waifu? Greetings, my lady. Lord Hien has been expecting you. When word reached us from the Bozjan resistance, Lord Hien knew at once there was but one woman to whom he could turn. He left to the coattails not long ago. The view of Doma Castle helps to calm his mind. This way, if you please. She just comes from nowhere. It's a tough choice. There's lots of options. Where am I going? Hold up. Where am I supposed to go? All the way over there? I'm so confused. Not there. That's the dead end. Let's see here. Riding the Kirin dragon horse is kind of appropriate for this area, I'd say. I think, isn't it? Kirin, wait, is the Kirin Japanese? I thought it was, but it could be Chinese. Ooh, it might be Chinese. I forget. do. Okay. It's nice to fly through here. Here she comes in the little little polyp thing. This way, atop the broken bridge. He will be most glad for your arrival. Atop the broken bridge. That's fun. Yugiri, his right-hand lady. Do you remember when we first shared a view of this castle together? Still under the Guardian's control, perhaps, yet for all their wickedness, its beauty would not be so easily sullied. Yeah. Oh, Dad. It is good to see you, my friend. You must forgive me for foregoing pleasantries, but our guest here is in dire need of our help. Marsak of the Bozjan Resistance. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Kitty. As you have no doubt already heard from Lord Hien, my people seek to reclaim our homeland from the Empire. Under his auspices and that of the Eorzean Alliance, we aim to do just that. However, we recently received word that the 4th Imperial Legion has been making plans of their own. It has long held the provinces of Naxia, Damaska, and Bozja in an iron grip, using its Dalmascan headquarters to house the bulk of its forces. Until recently, that is. They appear to be diverting resources and manpower to their forces stationed in Bozja. In fact, 3 battalions are en route as we speak. Hey, Jay! We thought perhaps to strike before they can fully assemble, but the Bozjan Resistance lacks the means to drive them off on its own. Aid from the Damascus resistance groups may have sufficed. Sadly, even Fran of Lente's Tears has been unable to bring an end to their infighting. All hope is not lost, however, for Lord Hien has made a most intriguing proposal. An idea not my own, I must confess. We have our old friend Gosetsu to thank. As the Empire tightened its grip on Doma, our people were at a crossroads. Would they lay down and surrender or stand up and fight? You sought me out, that I could become the spark that lit the fire of rebellion. The same must be done for the Bozjans. They require a standard under which they can rally, a symbol of hope to steel them for what is to come. Lacking a living figurehead such as Lord Hien, my comrades and I looked to our nation's past for inspiration. There we found the answer we sought: Gunhilder's blades. Gunhilder. They were the elite of Queen Gunhilder, possessed of weapons blessed by the gods. Their exploits would become legend after defending our peoples against the Alagons in the Third Astral Era. The strength of their steel was matched only by their dedication to the Queen. Should one lose their life in her service, their holy blade was then passed on to a successor. In time, their title would lend itself to the most renowned of their weaponry, the gunblade. But in truth, each member of her guard was master of a unique weapon. Though these sacred relics have been lost to time, I would see them forged anew. Armed thus, our people would know no fear and drive back our oppressors, just as Queen Gunhilda did the Alagons. An admittedly lofty and otherwise an unattainable goal for one such as I, which is why I have traveled far and wide in search of great minds and greater heroes who might lend us their aid. We would be honored to have one of your renown at our side. It's also a gun! We value the Bozjans' commitment to the cause, and I would see their plans come to fruition. Unfortunately, duty demands that I remain here. I could not in good conscience leave knowing the Empire yet threatens the border to Alamigo. Should you choose to accompany him to Bozja, might I ask you also act as a representative of the Eastern Alliance in my stead? Leave it to me. I'll do what I can. So sassy. Thank you, my friend. If there is aught else you require of the Eastern Alliance, you need only ask. Safe travels to you both. Da da da. Fun. Yeah, this is also the relic weapon questline start too. So that's why they're like, make weapons. An airship to our base has been prepared for us at the Enclave's dock. I hope to see you there soon. Okay. Do. Hey, Dave! Good evening! We're unlocking Bozja. When you have finished your preparations, meet me at the dock and we can be on our way. The dock? Cool. Where? Thank you! I love her. I think she is so pretty too. I love that we got the butterfly weapon. We need to do this though. She has to be glowing. But I like how elegant she looks. Very ladylike. So we're going down here. Okay. I guess I could just fly. Right. Because there's no teleport to the Dominant Enclave. So we'll just fly. Your red dragon, it makes me think of Shrek. The red dragon from Shrek. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, of course. Just taking the scenic route. My stick drift is just telling me we should go that way a little bit more. Flying around here is so peaceful. Like, it's one of my favorite places to just fly around. It's so peaceful. Do I have the Dominant Enclave unlocked? Is there, I can teleport here? I think I do. I think I do, honestly. But I'm not sure now. Because when I was doing hunts, I'm like, do I? Oh, I might not here. I might have it on Side Story. I'm not sure, actually. But it tells me I need to go to this guy. Gotta go to this guy. Yeah, I think maybe. Yeah, I do have it unlocked. Okay, I was not so sure, but the quest was telling me to go down to this guy first, so we have to like make it fully immersed. Coming aboard, miss. Travel to Gangos. Fun flying boats. A little tiny airship. It was so cute. This is so cool. Oh, the singing in the background. It kind of makes me think of Octopath Traveler. The singing with the plucking instrument. That one scene where we meet the gal. That we should play host to the liberator of Doma and Alamigo herself. I do not think you could be persuaded to help us. Bash Salyazin, leader of the Bozjan resistance. Not the best choice for the job, if I'm to be frank, but I will bear the title all the same. Octopath Traveler was fun. Buddy hells, man, you won't inspire much confidence speaking like that. Oh, it's this guy. Of course, because it's the relic weapon. He's everywhere. Oh, you're quite right, Master Geralt. While you're here, won't you come and welcome our guest? Huh? What in the seven hells are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. Eorzea's greatest hero and her finest blacksmith. With the two of you here, our plan is sure to succeed. Would that Queen Gunhilda were here to witness this. He's just like waving. He's like, come here. Oi, bah. Just between us, I'm only here to pay off me debts to that black-hearted snake Rowena. She's been selling supplies to the Resistance, and they happened to mention they were in need of a smithy. So she went and told them I'm the greatest blade and smithy in the realm, with skills that'd put Bayargot himself to shame. Can't rightly say I'm even half of what she claimed, but I'll do me damnedest. They're happy to pay me with good grub, and even better booze, so play along, will ya? Oh, thanks, kiddo! Yeah, I'm excited. I've heard little bits about it, and I totally forgot to even start it. So, I'm excited for other stuff. Now that you're both here, I believe it's time our plans be made clear. Monsieur? Yes, of course. Our goal is to reforge the weapons wielded by Gunhilda's blades. Simple in principle, less so in execution. The weapons themselves and most of the text denoting the history of Her Majesty and her guard were lost to the devastation of the Fourth Umbral Calamity. That said, we have managed to obtain certain pieces of information, and coupled with Master Geralt's knowledge and expertise, we have made great strides in reproducing these vaunted blades of Eld. We worked out the manner of weapons they wielded, their shape and weight, even the materials needed for reforge, but we've learned bugger all about what gives them spirit. I love Geralt. It is said Queen Gunhilda etched a holy inscription into each blade, thus granting them the power of the gods. Unfortunately, no records of any such engravings remain, but there is still hope. Though not but pale imitations, there once existed replicas which may very well have borne these inscriptions. Alas, they were lost when Bozja Citadel fell. Do you know of the Bozja incident? It sounds vaguely familiar. Yes, I do, though admittedly I do not recall it in detail. Yes. We'll go with that. Like, maybe. That a worldly adventurer such as yourself would know of this is of no surprise. If I may, I would share the tragic tale of our homeland. 15 summers past, the Garleans were conducting experiments, seeking a means to make contact with the lesser moon, Dalamud. They believed the satellite to be possessed of immense power, and a lunar transmitter was erected in the hopes of harnessing it. But when the transmitter was activated and the signal sent, Dalamud responded with an immense blast of raw energy. The destruction wrought defied reckoning. The citadel, the relics of Queen Gunhilda's kingdom. Naught was left but smoke and ash. Hope ain't lost yet, though. The citadel's been wiped off the bloody map, aye, but there's still a way for us to find those inscriptions. Or so I've been told. An explanation better left to one far more knowledgeable than I. Somebody else, eh? I like that they're just looking around. Like, who? She's so pretty. Mikoto. Huh? Hold on. Hello. Hello. Hi, my friend. Hooray. That was so funny. He's just standing behind me. Good times. Alright, let me get this. We'll get there. We're gonna have some fun today. Doing some Bozja. Tis good to see you again, Bear. Though I had hoped to accomplish more before you arrived. Oh yeah, I forgot. She was with the evil East one, right? Wait, don't tell me. Your name is... I'm sure you will be your help will be as invaluable now as it was aboard the Prima Vista. You are far too kind. If not for your heroism, Ramza and Alma would have... Oh no! She's still very upset about it. Let's not talk about that then. From the onset of our endeavor, it was abundantly clear that one versed in etherology would be essential. We relayed this to the Alliance, who then introduced us to Mikoto. She is said to be one of the most brilliant minds among the students of Baldician. And yet, it is my ineptitude that demands your presence here. I was all but certain that Geralt and I alone would suffice in this. Alas. The matter she speaks of concerns a long-forgotten practice of the holy men who once inhabited these lands. Utilizing uniquely aspected crystals, these seers were able to provide succor for those with ailments of the mind. They possessed the ability to shape their very memories, removing those deemed harmful and replacing them, that the patient may find some semblance of peace. Wait, taking memories? If that don't sound like Alexandria. I too dismissed the notion that such a practices could exist, that is, until a recent excavation unearthed compelling evidence of their work. The crystals, we believe, were used in their healing. Unfortunately, we were unable to discern how they are meant to be used. It was at this juncture that we petitioned for Mikoto's assistance. Well, lass, made any progress? My initial analysis suggests the crystals were artificially created at some point in the distant past. The materials used suggest they were most likely produced by the ancestral peoples of this area.
What's more, their ethereal signature is strikingly similar to the oscillatory activity of brainwaves which, when made to resonate with the distinct frequency and R-type harmonic vibrations of an individual's. Ah, I've done it again, haven't I?
Gerald is so angry.
I think a simpler approach is in order. Ahem. Every living being is comprised of corporeal ether of the flesh, incorporeal ether of the soul, and the ethereal residue of their memories. Were one to be possessed of only corporeal ether, they would be but a walking corpse. Conversely, entities comprised of only incorporeal ether are referred to in layman's terms as ghosts. In either case, they may also retain some of their residual memories.
Aye, zombies and ghosts. I follow.
These crystals are able to isolate and resonate with the ethereal signature of memories. This allowed the seers to probe the minds of their patients.
That's all well and good, lass, but what if their mind ain't what it used to be? Oh, they was too deep in their cups to remember what you're looking for. Oh, Sean, that's cool. Did you learn anything interesting?
An excellent question, Master Gerol. We are all possessed of two types of memory, explicit and implicit. As their name suggests, explicit memories refer to an active remembrance of previous experiences, while implicit memories are acquired and stored passively. For example, when making a new acquaintance, their appearance will become part of your explicit memory, allowing you to recall that information. Should a great deal of time pass without meeting, however, such recollections can prove difficult. Yet in that moment, your mind also takes record of the sounds and smells of the location, the temperature, and so on. Perhaps a demonstration would better explain this phenomenon.
Without a seer? Don't we need some sort of spell? Oh, nice. That's cool. That sounds like it'd be a very informative video.
Thankfully, that will not be necessary. When I was first told of the seers and their practices, I was immediately reminded of your ability to peer into the past. I believe these people were blessed with a similar gift, and it is for that reason that they were chosen to serve as seers. Though I too am possessed of the echo, I lack the ability to peer into the past as you do, and thus have been unable to wield the power of these crystals.
That's why we called ye here.
Until now, I could do naught but posit theories. With your help, however, I may now put them to the proof. And you, Master Gerol, shall be my first test subject.
Oh, good old Gerol. He's like, nah, nope. He's so angry. All right, what's going on?
But I would like you to recall the last time you experienced the echo. Concentrate on that feeling. Master Gerol, I need you to recall a memory of the past. It may be anything you like.
You better not go poking around in there, digging up something unsavory like you hear, lass.
Please, Master Gerol, focus.
We gotta find an embarrassing memory.
the beach? What's going on? He flirting with the lady? This is most unexpected. For reasons I cannot yet explain, it appears the Echo has allowed me to accompany you into his memory. Well, nice. Oh, it's Rowena. You're a skilled smith, Gerald. There's no denying that. But you hold money about as well as your liquor. Well, what bloody good is money if you can't spend it? A man has to live a little, Rowena. Aye, and it wouldn't hurt for a man to use his head neither. With all that talent of yours, I reckon you could have amassed a small fortune by now. Could have been you sitting on the syndicate instead of Gobbert. As if I'd ever want to be anything like that doddering old half-dressed. Uh-oh. You were saying? Didn't realize my memory was so sharp. As you can see, implicit memory is surprisingly comprehensive, from the clear skies and ocean waves down to the exact words of your conversation. Everything appears to have been perfectly preserved. You weren't listening to that, were you? Well. Every time someone gives you good advice, you turn around and do the complete sodden opposite. I used to like that rebellious streak of yours, but now I see you're just a bloody idiot. Honestly, I don't know what I ever saw in you. Whatever it is you think you saw, it ain't as if I've changed since then. Oh well. And ye haven't either. Still as beautiful as the day we met. Oh no, it's so cute. Oh. Whoa, hold on a minute. I ain't never said anything like that. I swear on me last mug of ale. Implicit memories, while quite comprehensive, are not always true to fact. In the case of painful or otherwise undesirable experiences, they can be obfuscated to protect oneself from hard truths. Oh. Our perception of reality can also distort them as well, even when first committed to the mind. Then as time passes, such distortions can grow. Happy memories become more joyous, sad ones all the more bitter. Explicit memory is particularly sensitive to such misrepresentations of events, for man is wont to remember what is most convenient for his worldview. That is why we seek the implicit, for there we are most like to find the truth. Oh, he loved her. That's so cute. Aww. The truth. Rowena and me were only here a week ago. Don't tell me my memory's that bleeding unreliable. A self-imposed delusion, perhaps. As I said before, the mind has ways of concealing painful memories. Oh. So bright. I ain't feeling so well, if you'll excuse me. As you can see, these crystals allow us to choose specific points in a person's past to observe it well. Unlike the echo, however, what we see will not always be as it really was. Yet there still remains the matter of finding one who has seen the replica weapons and their inscriptions. At this present juncture, we might as well be looking for a ghost. After the Gallian invasion of Bozja, it was all but cut off from the world. None were allowed in or out, meaning all of its residents, and likely any who may have glimpsed the weapons, died when the citadel was destroyed. What about soldiers stationed there who were away at the time of the incident? Bah, even if we were able to find them, I doubt they could be persuaded to cooperate.
Ah! Oh, snap. City.
No, please, Lord Varus, no!
Huh?
You saw it too. My visions, they are not of what has come to pass, but what is yet to be.
Oh, the future.
Could it be the crystal allowed us to share my vision as well?
Mikoto, Burr, are you two alright? Sid Garland, son of the monster behind the Meteor Project. She's like, did you tell them? Come to think of it, Yagiri mentioned that Doma and the Eorzean Alliance have been receiving support from Garland Ironworks. I thought that the company should use such a moniker mere happenstance, but do you mean to say Sid Garland owns this company? The son of Midas Non-Garland lives. Are we gonna find out more about his dad? That could be cool. He must be summoned at once. If he was at the Citadel prior to its destruction, it's quite possible he may have seen the replicas. Fate is indeed a cruel mistress, pitting our hopes on a Garlean. The git of that bastard Midas no less. Is there truly no other way? Poseidon, please. Ah, very well. I only hope our fallen comrades can forgive us. Listen, with that mustache, you can be forgiven for anything. Please, bring us this Sid Garland, for the people of Bozja, for all of Ilsabard. Oh, now, you do not need to bow. No need to bow or beg or... I got you. No worries. The music is fun. I do not imagine he sympathizes with our plight, but from what I gather, he has no love for the Empire either. If that will suffice in persuading him to aid us, then so be it. I hear there are engineers stationed at Ralga's Reach. Perhaps you can begin your search for Garland there. Yes, oh yes, there are some engineers at Ralga's Reach. Do. Is it here? Who am I supposed to talk to? No. I just followed the blue symbol. The first blue symbol I saw. Aha! There we go. Say, aren't you Burr? Savior of Eorzea, liberator of Alamigo, so on and so forth. The name's Lilja, newest recruit to the Ironworks. What can I do for you?
The chief, too busy by half, according to Jesse. Between you and me, though, I think it's a load of... Oh, do go on. A load of what? I was saying what a load off your shoulders it must be, knowing the chief is back from whatever he was doing. Speaking of whom, Burr said she wanted to speak with him about, what was it again? God damn it, Leisha. You might hear better than most, but you're a terrible listener. Would you mind starting again from the beginning? She's got her own opinions. I see. Well, you just missed him. Sarahu's wall is due for maintenance, and he had a mind to oversee it personally. That said, any matters concerning you are top priority. I'll see if I can reach him. I take it this is an average day for you. Must be hard, always having to put on a brave face as you're thrust into danger, people tugging you this way and that like some sort of errand girl. She's like, huh? Not that we don't appreciate what you do for us. Goodness knows I do. In fact, well, you see, I'm something of a fan. I knew the Ironworks worked with you on occasion, but I didn't think I'd have the chance to meet you in person. Can I shake your hand? Oh my gosh. For real? Lilja, Sid being back took a load off of my shoulders, not yours. Don't you have work to do? All right, work. Duty calls, but hopefully we'll meet again soon. That's so goofy. I have a fan! Chief says he'll meet you at the Dome in Enclave. Not the most convenient of locations, but it'll have to do, I'm afraid. One more thing. The Bozja incident is something of a sore spot for the chief. Even if it was an accident, most people outside of the Empire remember it as a massacre. Chief tried to put a stop to his father's experiment, but his plea fell on deaf ears. Even now, he still blames himself for it all. I should have tried harder, he say. I could have saved him. I could have saved all of them. All that genius and the man can't find a way to forgive himself. Oh, Sid. So if you're aiming to go digging through his past, be careful. I dread to think what demons he's got locked away in that brain of his. Yay, we get to learn more about Sid. That's cool. Like, I feel like Sid's whole backstory seems like it could be a video game of its own. Like, when you go through Praetorium, there's just like so much stuff. Yep, Jessie from FF7. I love that. I love that they snuck her in with Biggs and Wedge. It's so cute. She's tough as Magitech armor plating when she wants to be, but her heart's in the right place. A shame she's always too busy. As are you, if I'm not mistaken. I won't keep you any longer. Best of luck. Material. Assuming we go talk to her next. Yeah. Alright, let's take a quick intermission here. Just since we just finished that quest. So I'm just gonna run to the restroom and then I will BRB. So enjoy these puppies for a few moments, please.
Do ba do ba do ba do ba do ba do ba do do ba do 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 a boo ba do ba do boo ba do a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do 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 a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do do ba do a do ba do.
Hello, welcome back all. Hi, Heaven Smile. I'm not sure if you're still over there, but lovely emotes. Sorry my overlay is not working, but here we are. I hope you all are feeling refreshed. Took me a few extra moments, but we are good to go. Also, to take this moment to tell you all about memberships and super chats that I have available on YouTube. If you want to support the channel, it's super as cheap as possible, and you just get a couple extra bonuses. I actually started thinking about designs for more emotes, so hopefully I can get working on those soon. But yeah, you get some custom emotes, a little badge by your name, some other fun things. But anyway, you don't have to though, because just being here and liking and following over on Twitch and subscribing and all that jazz is super awesome too. So, let me just make sure my chat is working on my phone just in case. There we go. Alright, let's continue these questies to see if we can get some Bozja action before the stream is over. The chief said he'd be meeting you at the Dome Enclave, didn't he? Well, best not keep him waiting. Oh, well, I guess. I don't even know why I mentioned I had to talk to you. I was just gonna go there myself. I'm trying to click it. Dome Enclave. I have that teleport. I do. There we are. All right, let's see. Where is Mr. Sid? Is he over here? Yes. Okay. Oh, you can't fly here. Darn. Darn. Alright, here we are. Look at this Ninja Turtle. Master Garland? Yes, I've seen him restlessly pacing about the Enclave. If you wait here, I'm sure he'll come by before long. Ah, speak of the devil. It's hard to believe this place was, until recently, occupied by the Guardians. Doma has a long way to go before it regains its former glory, but they're off to a good start. So I've heard. If the Bozjans wish to follow Doman's lead, I plan to do what I can to help them. In fact, I've already spoken to Lord Hien and agreed to divert part of the ironworks resources to assist in Doma's reconstruction. The offer seemed to have taken him by surprise, but I assured him that in addition to the ironworks' commitment to freedom through technology, I have my own reasons to reverse the destruction wrought by the Empire. While it's true that I eventually defected, I played no small part in the development of magitech now used by their military. Sometimes it's the threads you can't see that have the strongest ties. Would that I could cut them.
And how did Lord Hien take your response? The Empire's sins aren't yours to bear, my friend.
Even so, not a day goes by that I don't think about the part I played in the atrocities they committed. If I could have made my father see reason, there would have been no Bozja incident. But I was powerless to stop him.
She's like, cheer up. It wasn't you.
Yes, you're right. There's a time for wallowing in self-pity and a time for action. I plan to do whatever I can for the Bozjan resistance, but they're up against the 4th Legion. If they are to stand a chance, their allies here in the east won't be enough. They're going to need all the help they can muster. I'm not entirely sure what part I'll have to play in all this, and I doubt anything I do now will be enough to atone for my past mistakes. But if it means throwing a spanner in the Empire's works, then count me in.
Yeah.
I love a good spanner.
Howdy.
Oh, more cutscenes all.
Upon speaking with Mikoto, several cutscenes will play in a sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time.
Alright. Several cutscenes. Here we go.
Cutscenes. If you are ready, I would begin our exploration. Think back to your time at Bozja Citadel. You needn't focus on a specific memory, if that helps.
Alright. Just promise me you'll be careful in there.
Uh-oh. Because we were in a party. Oh no. I have to get out of a party.
Hold up.
Whoops. We might have to watch that part again. Because I don't want to skip anything. Why would they let you go that far? That's so confusing. Why would they let you do that? Like, why wouldn't they just stop you before that? So silly. Ay, ay, ay. No, because I don't know if it'll skip like one part or if it'll skip the whole thing. Knowing my luck, it would probably skip the whole thing.
Let's see if it works.
All right, there we go. This is Bozja Citadel, all right? At least, I think it is. Was everything so distorted when you tested this before?
Your recollection of this place appears grossly incomplete. I can but assume your memory is being warped by your subconscious.
Well, I'd rather not stand around laboring over details. Let's look for the transmission tower in the Principia. Anything of import would have been stored there. So funny. Did you see that? A military base appeared out of thin air. Or out of my mind, I suppose.
Did it appear because he mentioned the Principia, I wonder?
What in the world?
The road, it just ends. A consequence of your incomplete memories. You have to think back, Sid. Where did the road lead?
Yeah, this is crazy. Look at this. This is wild. Sid, your mind's a little messed up, buddy. Whoa. It's so cool looking. This all seems so absurd. Recalling the Citadel shouldn't be so difficult.
Try recalling the cityscape. Do you remember where the Imperial troops were heading?
I remember the blue of the cobblestone streets. If not for the occasional military installation, it would have looked like any other city. Oh, I guess I should have asked him the other one. Yes, definitely a little bit clair obscure. I see that. I wonder if they got inspiration from this. Not specifically, no, but they were on edge. Something to do with the Academy's research. Wait, I remember.
Oh, you've done it, Sid. The road has returned.
We should be able to reach the Principia if we keep heading north.
To the transmission tower.
Look, there's the transmission tower.
The site of the Bozja incident.
Damn it all, the road is cut off again. Come on, Sid, you have to remember.
Come on, Sid, you have to remember.
Sorry, Bear. Try as I might, my mind is drawing a blank. Maybe there's something around here that might jog my memory.
A psychological stimulus to prompt recollection. Yes, that just might work. This. Let us see what we can find. You found the smoldering remains of Magitech armor, no doubt left after a fierce battle.
Who? Guess that's not the right one.
Save for these weapons, there's not to be found here. You find a pile of well-worn blades and shields. They're not of Imperial design. Huh. Perhaps these will serve to refresh his memory.
Weapons and Magitech armor? Right. The fighting had already started and I was...
Well done, Sid. Let us press onward.
It's all starting to come back to me now.
We must drive them out.
That's crazy.
The tension in the air is palpable.
There's only one thing these savages are good for. Ah, right. The soldiers were on high alert that day. The Bozjan resistance had infiltrated the Citadel to stop the Academy's experiments.
For Bozja!
This is crazy. Do you suppose it's possible we can tamper with this memory? Right? A curious question. Let's try it. Let's go. Boom. Down with the Empire. Oh. Yeah, no, but for real, down with the Empire. Oh, they came back to life. We can't mess with the memory. Go figure. I see. The memory appears to be mending itself. Interesting. Altering memories is easier said than done, it seems. Well, let's keep going. Wow. That noise. Make your way to the transmission tower. No, please, anything but that. Crazy. These sequences are always so cool. It's off to the hole with you. No? I've had... Back when I could smell, I've had smells trigger memories. I used to have a really good sense of smell, though. Now it's like, bleh. Here we are, the Principia. Inside is the transmission tower. Ugh! Ah! What in the seven hills were these? Yeah, what the heck? Could they be a manifestation of your subconscious? If so, they likely seek to suppress your memories of the Citadel, meaning they intend to purge us from your mind. We cannot let them. The antibodies, that's so funny. What a name. That makes sense, though. Can't stop me, I'm too strong for you. Oh, dang. Is there no end to them? We have to hold on unless they succeed in erasing us from Sid's memory. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. That's really cool. Uh-oh. No thanks. Kind of remind me a little bit of like Kingdom Hearts, like some Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. Curious that we could defeat these but not the soldiers earlier. Perhaps because they are not truly part of this memory. We can worry about that later. Come on, we're nearly to the tower. Just a little further. Principia. Who's this? What's this? Boss fight? Oh, the music. That's awesome. We're fighting with this music. Oh. Bahamut, this has to be another attempt by your subconscious to stop us. Please, Sid, you have to pull yourself together. Are we sure I'm not suffering from a sudden onset of psychosis? I don't know, Sid. It could be. I'm trying to... No, target that. Thank you. Ow! We've no choice but to fight, otherwise his subconscious will continue to repress his memory. I don't know. It seems pretty... I guess if they're long enough, yes. Gah! I can't move! It seems to be having an adverse effect on Sid's psyche. Quickly, bro, we have to stop it. Girl, I'm trying. Maybe you should try a little harder, eh? I'm doing my name list.
Giga Flare. No. No, I don't like it. Oh, that's a running thing. Do this. Hey, ah. Thanks for that healing. That's real nice of you. Consider doing such a thing. To those who walk with you. Ah, so powerful though. I love this song. In all of its renditions. Oh, I could have interrupted that maybe. Oh no, could his psyche be deteriorating? Burn, look out! Girl. Ooh. Can I interrupt? No, too late. Ah, shoot. Oh, grab. Just a little scary for a second there. Oh shoot. Why? Follow her. Come on, Sid, snap out of it, bruh. You don't remember fighting Bahamut? That's interesting. Ugh, no effect. I can't interrupt this one. Okay. It's just me. I'm just lucky like this. Ah! Flatten. Don't flatten me. Shoot. Ah, mitigation. There we go. Just try to breathe. Ah, dang. Pew. The sounds though. Aha, did we get him? Got him. Thank you. I feel better now. You better, cause like, yo, what the heck, dude? Perhaps now your subconscious will be more forthcoming with the truth in this memory. Let's hope so, cause that was just a whole lot of stuff I don't want to deal with tonight. Is that Sid? Do you recall this happening? An event. Father was so angry that day. It's his daddy! Father, please, if you would just look over this data. Enough, damn you. The next time you question me, it shall be the last. Now leave. You of all people should understand the risks. Why do you refuse to see reason? Oh, baby Sid. It's rather unlike him to overlook data, no matter the source. Look here, he left behind his research documentation. You pick up the research documents and find page after page of meticulous calculations and observational data on Dalamud. Young Sid posits that the Lesser Moon may very well possess the ability to harness and manipulate solar power. Moreover, the vast stores of energy it has, amassed over the millennia, should they be unleashed, would far exceed any parameters the transmission tower may have been designed to withstand. By the gods, this data! The Empire would invite a calamity. So many sleepless nights spent on those damned papers, all for nothing. If my suspicions are correct, then he was already... Never mind. Let us press on. The truth awaits us.
They were planning on it. They wanted the calamity the whole time.
There they are. The replicas of Gunhilda's blades.
Ooh.
Ooh. Snazzy.
No, but for real, those are fun.
Oh, look at that fancy gun blade.
The relic weapons. Oh, hey, Solus Nos Galvis. Know your place, whelp. The Meteor Project will not be stopped. Certainly not by the likes of you.
Look at baby Sid. Oh.
No, this is wrong. Emperor Solus couldn't have been there. Then who was it? Aha! That makes more sense.
What? Ow! Wait! How do you hurt him for real?
This is so trippy. No, please, Lord Varus, no! This is so trippy.
Sid, you mustn't forget this is only a memory. He's transformed. Duh.
What the heck? This is crazy. this is pretty trippy. They're like, we want to mess around and do really trippy things. Dream sequences through memories. Sid Garland, bringer of ruin, herald of ash, your father must be proud. Excuse you. How does it feel to know such calamity follows in your wake? That your failings bring death to all you hold dear. Excuse me, I'm pretty sure your father never thought you were good enough, so... Did my girlie step it up? She's like, I got this. And now you would set this filth against me. Very well. This is so cool, though. But one fate awaits those who oppose the will of the Empire. Ugh. Except I wasn't prepared to fight him.
This trauma is too much. He's lost control. But this memory is false. Burr, perhaps you can alter it with the echo.
Think of your truest friends. Think of your strongest allies.
My truest friends. My friends! Yay! The power of friendship!
It's so cool. This was always your greatest strength, instilling in others the courage to rise up, the courage to fight for what's right. You got it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no! I didn't know I could do like players. Jeez. Well, we're going NPCs this route. Wait, can I restart it? No. That's so funny. I didn't know that. All right. Well, let's just beat him fast then. I didn't know I could do that with you guys. This whole thing is so different. It's seriously like its own little dungeon, which is kind of neat. I was not expecting this whole thing.
This is going to leave a mark.
You underestimate me.
Such a trick question, because it's like, well, of course my truest friends are my strongest allies. Like, what the heck? I hate it. Don't be all like riddly with me. Just speak it to me plain.
Keep your guard up.
God, indeed.
I will not hold back.
So funny. Dang it, I can't interrupt it. Let me interrupt. I'm getting good at interrupting.
I will not hold back.
I know, right? It's always a good time when Y'shtola pops out. It is nice to see all of them. I feel like since we haven't been able to do MSQ in a hot second, because we beat it, we haven't seen them in a while. You dare defy me? Dang. A little help if you'd be so kind. Oh. By the leave. Okay, so special thing. This is so cool. Piteous worms, there will be naught left of you but ash. This is so cool. Quickly, my barriers are not wrong.
Oracles, give me strength.
No. That's crazy.
This is going to leave a mark.
I love it. They're all like, heal, 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 heal.
Leave the healing to me.
That was really neat. Ariel's like, or not, thanks, but he's like, could you get up here? You need to come up here. Do, do, do. Now mount your heads upon my wall. Well, that's not very nice at all. I don't like that at all.
This is going to leave a mark.
Oh, oops. Just extra provoked, because why not? Why the heck not? All of our research, our planning, it cannot be for naught. Come over so close. The Empire cannot, must not. Good job, the Scions. My foot. I like that his carbuncle's all white. His little carbuncle. I feel like we didn't really see Alfie do much of fighting at all last expansion. It's nice to see them fight again all together. This isn't right either. Emperor Lord Varus, he wasn't there. The Academy was given full charge of the project. Oh, cool. We should do that. We gotta do some extremes. They're fun. I liked learning Necron. It would be cool to revisit the older ones.
These events are as you remember them, this is not the truth. Not entirely. Whoever this is, your mind has been trying to protect you from them.
Is it really his father? Was he fighting his dad? I mean, he followed his dad in here. So, like, did his dad actually shoot him? Because that would be pretty traumatizing. I could see your brain trying to protect you from that. Dun, dun, dun. Well, if it isn't Varus, then who in the hells is it? What could I possibly have to hide from myself? Him's daddy. I called it. Oh, his daddy tried to kill him. That's so messed up. So it was you who pulled the trigger, father.
Sid, look, his eyes.
Oh, dang. It's pretty messed up. That doesn't look right. Something looks a little funny. No, it can't be. The other thing with the glowing eyes? Where? When? Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember. I remember what you're talking about, but I don't remember what they called it. Oh. Maybe he was possessed. If contact with Dalaman was able to stir Bahamut to consciousness, it stands to reason the Dreadworm discovered a way to link to the tower and thereby enslave your father. So Bahamut possessed his daddy. Oh. In which case there was nothing that could be done for him. There is no arguing or reasoning with such individuals. There is only the will of the primal. It's like they're sundered, but more extreme because they're like inhabited by them. And if Bahamut was controlling your father at the time of the accident, then in all likelihood it wasn't an accident. And so the truth finally comes to light. That was quite a sequence. Man, quite a sequence.
Muhammad's thrall, and no one was the wiser, not even your own son. A thrall. He was enthralled. That makes sense. I always forget all the terms they use for them. You crazy bastards did it! Once Mikoto's described the inscriptions to me, I'll have those weapons forged in no time. On behalf of the Bozjan resistance, you have my deepest thanks. I'm just glad I could help. Ever since that fateful day, the truth of what befell our loved ones had eluded us. I held the Empire and your father responsible for their part in the tragedy, and for many years that hatred was all that kept me going. Indeed, I was blinded by that hatred. So much so that even you appeared to me as an enemy. Excuse me, hiccups. I could not see the blood, sweat, and tears you have poured into bettering the lives of those seeking freedom from the Empire. I could see only a Guardian, and for that, I am sorry. If you can forgive me, let us be allies, united against a common foe. From now, I'm the one who should apologize to you. After all, my father and the Empire did, even if not all of their own volition. Their crimes will never be forgotten. I'd hazard even victory over the Empire won't be enough to ease such pain. And even now that I know the truth behind the Bozja incident, all it's done is make me question the choices that led me here to this moment. But regardless of the past, we have to keep pressing forward, one step at a time, for freedom. Just as the heroes of Eld would have done, we Bozjans grew up on such tales of fearless warriors, pure of heart and unwavering in their conviction. Yet here we are, so full of doubt and uncertainty. Will we ever earn our place in the pages of history? Cheer up, Saijin. If we live long enough, perhaps we'll be the ones to pen them. Yeah, cheer up. Sid. You say the crystal focus is no longer responsive?
It would appear what stores of ether resided with it have been depleted. I did not expect our explanation of your mind to be such a taxing endeavor. Once I identify its etheric affinity and a power source with a compliant energy frequency, I am confident its reserves can be replenished.
I thought perhaps the Alliance could use it to extract information from some of their less cooperative Guardian captives, but nothing's ever that easy, is it? I'm afraid etherology is beyond the scope of my expertise, so I'll leave the rest to you. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call for me.
Thank you for all your help, Master Sid.
Well, I'd better head back. I have a mountain of work waiting for me.
Cool. Before you go... If you ever feel lost, you can always talk to me.
Oh. Of course, if I run into any ether-related problems, you'll be the first to know.
No, dummy! Dummy!
Oh.
She took her shot!
Aw, dumb Sid.
Right, I really must get to work on the crystal focus. Poor gal.
Hi, friends. Oh my goodness, that was a long one. Holy. Everything is at last in place to begin work on the weapons of Queen Gunhilda's guard. Master Gerol will be able to apprise you of any further progress in their forging. In the meantime, we will begin preparations for battle. I look forward to seeing you on the front lines. Meanwhile, at Berrrlynn in Dalmasca.
Whoa. Our spies at the Genghis encampment have confirmed work on the blades of Gunhilda is underway. Humph. They are welcome to them. Who has need of such trinkets when the Lady of Blades will soon be in play? We will proceed as planned. When their forces reach Bozja, you know what must be done. Understood. The Empire is fated to fall, but in its place a new nation shall rise, grander and mightier than anything the Garleans could ever have dreamed. And it shall be made possible by the very power they abhor. Dun dun dun. What are you talking about? Huh. Whoa. On the edge of memory. Save the Queen, chapter the 1st. Whoa, what is this? This is crazy. From Willow. That's funny. Sidception. That's hilarious. That's what they called it. They knew it was much like Inception. How funny. Wait. My friends. Where are you? Oh, hi. Okay. Hello. Hello. Man, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have. I wish I had known. I'm just so sorry about that. Thank you. All right, let's take our last intermission here real quick. And then we'll continue, because I think that we're getting pretty close to actually doing Bozja. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you understanding. Had I known, though. But let's do our last intermission real quick, and then we'll continue. So, Abi Arby. Hello, I hope you are feeling refreshed and ready to continue. I'm just sipping my drink and then we'll get going. The music here, it's getting a little more intense, I think. Thank you, Dave. To you as well. Alright, let's continue, shall we? Do we talk to this guy next? Dramaturge? Or is it like somewhere completely different? Let me see. My that I should find you here of all places. Though I suppose that's only right considering I followed you. My well of inspiration has run dry, you see, and it is my hope that a change of scenery might offer the impetus my work requires. And time again you have proven an knack for finding fascinating locales with equally fascinating stories unfolding soon after. When such a tale finally does unfold, I should very much like to hear it. Oh, I see. That's to get the expert, which I can do. Hey, Treebone! Is it this guy? Bozja, I'm still figuring that out. It's like a special instanced place. Now this is for the weapons. Yeah, still figuring it out. Something outside of MSQ. You're here. Good. Ready to get working on the resistance weapons, lass. Sure. Wait, no. We need to... Do I have to do that first before... Oh... To do the, quest for... Bozja. Do I go back to Kugane? I forget. I knew there was a... Wait, was it Kugane? I just want to see the map here. I can't because I'm in like a special area. Hold on. Was it in Kugane or was it Ralger's Reach? Or something. There's one that's like about eagles or something. But maybe I have to do... What is that? That's like a weird symbol. Is it King of the Castle? Which one is it? Let me look this up. This is not telling me. How do I unlock it? How do unlock? Hi, Latios. Oh no! It must be good then. Okay, so you do have to do Fire in the Forge. Oops, so how do I get back there? What did I do? You go through the Dome and Enclave, right? How do I get back there? Why did I do this to myself? So you do have to do Fire in the Forge, I think, is what it's telling me. Oh, so funny. Oh, well, that's awesome. It's always good when you can get touched or moved by a game. We don't judge here for that either. Ugh. I just gotta get over to the Ethernet. Then I go to this guy. You need to go to Gangos. Okay, so I do have to talk to Geralt. Because then he'll unlock more quests after we do this part. You like the name Resistance Weapon? It crossed my mind to call them Gunhilder's Blades, but after talking with Mesija, we figured it'd be too confusing, seeing as that's also the name of the Queen's Guard. Any road, your timing couldn't be better. Before we get to working in earnest, I was hoping you could tell me a bit more about what went on in Sid's noggin. I've heard a fair bit from Mikoto, but I'd like to know if you saw any different. Whew, sounds like I was right to ask before setting to work. Seems to me those fancy markings in the weapons are mainly for show. I can copy them, but that won't be enough. I guess not, they were carved into the hilts as well. And to make sure the spell can take hold, you need a finish with fine powder what's conductive to ether. For material like that, I reckon you need to consult the alchemists of Radzat Han. And I can only think of one person with close contacts there.
Rowena?
Oh gods, you don't mean... Aye, the demoness Socoin. But not to worry, lass. It just so happens she's been keeping up a steady shipment of supplies here on contract. If we say we need the powder for the resistance, might be as we can convince her to waive the cost. She ain't usually one to do business for charity. I know, but it's worth a try, eh? I'll see about getting in touch with her, and after I do, you can go and meet with her and figure out the rest. Well, you don't expect me to go and meet with her, do you? Working on the resistance weapons kept me too busy by half. And Drake here, what was your name again? Zlatan, Master Gerol. My name is Zlatan. But more importantly, what if Mistress Rowena doesn't agree to a charitable contribution to our cause? I'm sure if you and my sergeant ask her nicely, she might come round. But never mind that, we've important work to do. As for where to find Rowena, afore she left Ganga, she said she'd be stopping over in Kugane on business. How's about I have her meet you at the Umaniko tea house? If we're lucky, a nice cup of tea will brighten our mood. Okay. Wow. These are some fancy little, like, quest card things. Title stuff. I don't know what to call it. Alright, now I go to Kugane. I was just jumping ahead a little bit. Okay, let's see.
The tea. Destination here. All right.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Gerol told me everything.
She looks so cute.
And luckily for you, my business here was at the Thavnarian consulate. Here you are. This should be good enough powder for one of those resistance weapons you're forging. I've got to hand it to Gerol. Seems he spends half his time getting deeper in debt and the other half avoiding payment. Fine by me, though. Thanks to his scheming, I have a little more leverage over the resistance, and by extension, him as well. That's so goofy. She's like, what did you just say? Pass along a message to Gerol and my sergeant for me, won't you? If they require more material for these weapons, I'd be more than happy to supply them. For a fee, of course. Same goes for you. I know you adventuring types are always looking to be prepared for any sort of encounter. So if you're thinking of forging another of these resistance weapons, and I suspect you are, you know where to go. I'll see to it my girls in Revan, Stoll, and Idleshire keep their shelves stocked. Until next time. I'm getting showered with flower petals. Hi! They ran away! That's so funny. Alright, Thavnarian scale powder. Back to here. Domin Enclave. One moment, I'll be RB. Sorry. There's, one of my mom's dogs is staying in here because where she usually sleeps is very cold. And she sleeps in a crate at night, but she's got, like, really bad skin. I don't know. She's gone through so many, like, things. It's got to be some kind of allergy, but she's just always itching. And we've done, like, so many tests on her. And anyway, she's just scratching a lot. I'm trying to get her to stop so she doesn't hurt herself. To climb? But don't you have to jump then? I'm not very good at jumping. So I just kind of forgot about it. I'm like, I don't need it. Gonna put socks on her feet so she doesn't hurt herself. Something. Alright. Let me go back to this airship. Oh, not that way. That is not the way. It's not the way. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. This guy should have just gone himself. He's such a pain in the butt. The weapon's nearly finished, Burr. Just needs a nice coating with that powder. That's true. We can if we blow up. That's true. Just needs a nice coating with that powder to finish the inscription. Of course, she bloody found what we needed. As much as I hate fattening her purse with another man's coin, at least now we can do our part for the resistance. That's really cool. I like that one. Feast your eyes on some of me finest work to date. Best of all, the inscription will react to your ether. A right fine weapon to rally the Bozjans. Skull render. I reckon Gunhilder'd be proud. I like the little fur on it. That's fun. That I should behold the glory of the fabled blades born anew. Hope is not yet lost. All in a day's work for your old pal Geralt. Of course, this is only the beginning. Your skills with a hammer were truly a sight to behold, Master Geralt. And to see Burr wielding one of their holy blades thus, it is as if I stand before one of the heroes of Eld. And when the time comes to do battle with the Empire, our brothers in arms will look upon you and know courage. On behalf of the Bozja resistance, I offer you my humblest thanks for your aid thus far.
I'd love to start fresh on another weapon, but I'd have to use every last morsel of the powder on that one. Meaning we would find ourselves indebted further to Mistress Rowena were we to acquire more. I must consult by Saijin before we proceed further. Looks like we're taking a short break then, eh? If you find yourself wanting for another weapon though, come and speak with me helper here. Me helper. I think I've earned myself a nice big flagon of ale tonight to celebrate the fortune, of course. Sure. Sure. Whatever floats your boat there, sir. Piece de resistance. Score and that's funny. Okay, so now I think I can get, I think here maybe is the next part. Yeah, that's the quest. We're at Eagle's Nest. It's good to see you, my friend. Though it came at great cost, I am pleased to say Master Zerul has succeeded in reforging the weapons of Gunholder's blades. Indeed, the Queen's illustrious guard has at last been reborn. Hold on, I gotta go poke her again. Okay, never mind. Poor girl, I feel so bad for her. We're gonna have to... We got some special shampoo, and now that the water is back on, we're gonna try that on her and see if it helps soothe her skin. It just seems like just crazy allergies. She's just so itchy, but she's such a sweet little girl. She's so funny. One of these days, I'll show her on camera. She looks a little goofy because she's like got patchy hair. Kind of looks half Chinese crested right now because just her allergies have made her lose parts of her hair. But she's very cute. She's a little cocker spaniel though. she's got such spunk. She's a cutie. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so that's why she gets cold, because she lost some of her fur, so now it's like getting colder in the house. So that's why I brought her in my room, which is real small and is insulated well. So I have like a little heater that I keep on, and she's been toasty. That's why she gets so cold though, because she's just a little baby, and she's tiny too. She's like half the size of my boys. My boys look like giants compared to her, even though she's 4 years old. It's so funny. Anyway, when the deed was done, word quickly spread to every faction of the Bozjan resistance. As we had hoped, it has reaffirmed their resolve to press on and see our home return to its former glory. In fact, our troops have already reclaimed Utya's Aegis, an outpost in the Bozjan southern front. When you are ready, I would ask you make for the front lines to better assess the situation for yourself. Saros can show you the way. Cure! Ooh, that's fancy. Fancy axe. Whoa. Alright, let's see. This person, Sierros. Ah, berrrlynn. berrrlynn. I've been expecting you if you'll come with me. That's funny. Ah! It's now accessible! We can do it! The rules of engagement on the Bozjan southern front are different than what you will have encountered before. The following pages contain a detailed explanation of what you may expect on the battlefield. Okay. So it is possible to join the Bozjan southern front beginning at level 71. All players will be synced to level 80. Item level will also be synced accordingly. All job actions unlocked through level 80. Blah blah blah. All players are subject to a separate leveling system while at the front, indicated by their resistance rank. Performing admirably in large-scale battles such as skirmishes and critical engagements will increase your metal, akin to experience points. If you demonstrate sufficient metal upon reporting
Yeah, reporting to the resistance commander, your resistance rank will climb. Those of higher rank will gain access to more areas of the front, as well as additional quests. Upon successful completion of a military operation, you will gain regular experience points in addition to metal. This experience will be applied to your job level as normal, so it is recommended that you consider using a job that has not yet reached level 80 to take advantage of experience point gains. Huh. More information is available from Saros and Gangos and your resistance comrades at the southern front, so don't hesitate to converse with them. What? It's crazy. It's like I have to sign a contract. I understand what I must do. Interesting. Well, dang. Who this? Hello? All right, should we do it?
I can always go as Red Mage if you want to take Dave. I ain't. Or I might have another 70. Do I have anything else that's level 70? No, I don't think so. Oh, I have Pictomancer too. Distressed soldier? If you wanted to do it, Dave, as take. Okay. I'll try it as take. Let's see how this goes. Okie dokie. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm so confused. Is it like a dungeon? Is it like a... I don't know. What is it? Ah. Oh, you can freely change? That's interesting. Oh, hey. That's cool. You got Aetheryte. Okay. Interesting. All right, what do we do? Do we talk to this guy? Where did he go? He disappeared. Oh dang, I think there's thunder happening right now. Big thunder. Unless it's a train. I don't know. Okay, Momo. I'm glad you could join us, Bladelyn, and not a moment too soon. So in case I suddenly disappear, it might be a thunderstorm happening. Allow me to introduce you to Gunhilda's Blades. Oh, he's tough. Oh, and she's cute. I'm Mage Zevin, Master of Flames. The fury of his art rivals even the fieriest hills. Is all day the eagle eye, and brightest day or darkest night, no enemy will escape her sight. And Stanek, the unwavering blade of Bozja. The foes dashed against his shield are beyond counting. Okay. Green Lantern?
Velbor, the baleful blade. His unbridled fury can fell entire cauldrons with a single stroke. Aggie, the iron fist of Bozja, a young prodigy whose martial skills put even those most seasoned veterans to shame. Blaze, the merciful blade. No foe, however terrible, would dissuade his blade from finding its mark. Rest assured, this is not the guard in its entirety. A number have already taken to the field and would benefit greatly from your presence if you are willing. With Gunhilda's blades and the Warrior of Light leading the charge, it is only a matter of time before Castrum Lacus Litore is ours. That's so funny. I wonder, they probably were referencing that. Speaking of which, I believe you have yet to see the castrum. If you follow me, I'll show you the object of our struggles here in the southern front.
Oh no, is Dave dead? Dave, don't die.
No, I wanted to... There.
Hi, Dave.
Where am I going? Huh? I'm so confused. Is it up here? Like through here? No. It's up. Is it up this way? I can't fly. I wish I could fly. These areas are so cool. Like, I didn't even know such a place like this existed. Like, yesterday we did Eureka. I was so confused. And this, it's so neat, though. Totally different areas. There it is, Castrum Lacus Litore, to use the Guardian moniker. Sorry, I'm just checking the weather if there's any serious alerts happening. No. Okay. Damn red chocobo. Oh no, the meteor gets you every time. Its true name is Alamuk, which means eagle in Bozjan, as they too once made their home in these mountains. To our people, they are a symbol of strength and good fortune, both of which were sorely needed when the Empire first invaded. I know, right? It's kind of like... It's like, what better timing for a storm than while we're here? But we needn't dwell on past failings. Now we have a chance to reclaim what is rightfully ours. To remind the people what it was we stand to gain, I have chosen to call this initiative Operation Eagle's Nest. Like the great eagle, we must strike hard and swift, and with you at our side, I have no doubt we shall see this through to a glorious end. But before you rush into battle, I believe Mikoto wished to discuss the crystal focus with you. Good tidings, perhaps?
Mikoto, what would you like to discuss?
Well, I'm glad we're unlocking these things because that means it's more stuff we can do together. If you guys are down for it, like the Eureka we did yesterday and this Bozja, we can do stuff together now, which is fun.
Ah, Burr.
In addition to getting our blue mage spells.
I have rather exciting news to share. As you may recall, the energies of the crystal focus were spent on our exploration of Sid's memories. After careful analysis, we have concluded that it can, in fact, absorb ether in a similar fashion to the aurosite we discovered in Ivalice. This assumes, of course, we have a suitable source of energy matching its ethereal frequency. And therein lies the problem. Crystals bearing such a specific ethereal signature are quite rare. We could never help to amass the quantities needed. Were we to locate an ether current of the correct frequency, however, charging the focus would be a matter of course. Unfortunately, such currents exist only in regions of Bozja rife with Imperials. Mikoto wished to wait until the fighting died down, but as I explained to her before, time is a luxury we can ill afford. Says, huh? I'm sure you'll understand better than anyone else that the bloodshed will only cease when a victor is decided, the death toll climbing ever higher on both sides. The horrors of this war weigh heavy on the hearts of our people. A burden which could be eased were we able to employ the crystal focus, healing wounds not of the flesh but of the mind. Plans to locate an ether current are well underway, but I suspect your help would see them expedited. Might we ask for your assistance in this endeavor? Pressed for time as we are, Sid has already begun work on a monitoring device to locate a sufficient source of ether. I would join him and see to the final preparations. In the meantime, I would ask the two of you to investigate a location I believe to be near an ether current.
Sorry for interrupting, but a few of our soldiers wish to have a quick word before you depart. I expect their intelligence will prove useful when you're in the field.
Okay. I appreciate your willingness to help, but must you always place yourself in such peril? I'm sorry. I understand you only do what must be done. We all have our roles to play, and I promise to fulfill mine as best I can. Stay safe out there, won't you? Dun dun dun!
Ay, sorry, my nose is... Ugh. Hi, friends. Alright, let's see. What am I doing? Over here, over here. The historian. Resistance historian. Hello.
Oh, look at this little person.
Berrrlynn.
A moment, if you would. I serve as war historian for the Bozjan resistance, and Marsac tells me you may be able to help in my work. I needn't tell you how the atrocities of war can wear on a soldier. As such, it has become increasingly difficult to find one of sound mind and body who can accurately recount their experiences on the battlefield. For a hardened warrior such as yourself, I suspect keeping an account of the foes you face should prove a rather trifling task. That's not to say I expect a detailed record of your every interaction, mind. If you should trade blows with any notable figures, however, I would hear of it. All information gathered from the battle for Bozja will ultimately be compiled within my field records. Here, you may use this to take note of any memorable encounters in the field. I realize the burden this places on you, which is why I will see to it personally that you are duly compensated for your efforts. Well, dear, thank you so much. Field record, yeah. A parting word of advice, if I may, while there is no telling what you will face on the southern front, Dimitar over there may be able to assist you in finding worthwhile battles for our field record. Dimitar? So pink. Pink? Maybe they're red, but they look very pink in this lighting. Well, we might not get around to doing much of anything tonight, but at least we got here. I'll get it open and ready to go. Greetings, Berrrlynn. I take it you will soon be joining the others on the southern front, yes? Though my duties have kept me here for the most part, I have heard tell of the carnage wrought in battle by enemy soldiers and their war machina. Indeed, the Imperials often prefer to wait until their intended target has been weakened before sending more troops to deliver the final blow. Yet for all their cunning, they are remarkably predictable. Let us suppose you destroyed one of their war machina and the enemy receives word of your victory. They would no doubt assume the effort has left you exhausted, perhaps even badly wounded. A perfect opportunity to send reinforcements and overwhelm you. Ah, but what if, unbeknownst to them, we are prepared for the arrival of these additional troops? It would be an opportunity to further diminish their ranks. I would ask you venture out onto the battlefield and fell 2 4th Legion Nimrods and 2 4th Legion Slashers. Should they decide to send reinforcements, there will be no element of surprise to favor them. Okay. Victory in critical engagements. Ah. Okay, hey! Our first thing, we gotta go find Nimrods. Slashers and Nimrods. Alright. Ooh, I like your swing. That's adorable. Let's go. Do we ever get flying in this area or no? Oh. Ah, there. 4th Legion Nimrod. Kind of a tongue twister and a slasher. Excuse you, sir. Did I say I wanted death claws? No. No, I did not. Rude. He was blasting me backwards. Do 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 do. Group enemies. Good idea. Come on, everyone. Come on, everyone. I don't really need you. I need you, though. Okay. Group of enemies. Here we are. Yeah. Okay, so we got the 4th Legion Slasher. Oi. Oh, I don't like that. Get out of here. Oh, hey, this guy. I'm like, what are my options here? There we go. It's so funny because since I'm like a lower level, like some of my moves are not quite the same. I forget what I am. But then some of them are. They're just a different name. They're basically the same move, just a little lower. Come on now. Come on now. Slasher. Prancer, Dancer, and Vixen. Comet Cupid.
Slasher. Oh, hi. I don't need you, but I guess I'll fight you. I think I got both of them. Yeah, we're good. I could go back to that guy, but I guess we'll just fight this guy real quick. And this guy. We'll fight them both. Hello. Oh no, get out of here, rotor. Oh yeah. Let's get all of them. It's so funny. Ah. Come this way. There. Get out of that area. This reminds me of like a harder rock version of like Glahi. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what it makes me think of. Okay. We can go back to Demeter. Yay. Oh, I think I could just teleport there, eh? Yeah, we could just hit the etherate. Yeah. Ethernet. Oh, I can't. Okay. I thought I could. I didn't attune, did I? Did I? Can't remember. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Do. Well, Demeter. Hello. Hello. Dasher Dancer, Reagan, Nixon, Comet, Cupid, Donna, Dixon. That's funny. Oh, sitcoms. Ah, you have returned, and none the worse for wear, I see. I expect that's more than we can say for any Imperials who dared cross your path. But enough about them. I wish to ask if you noticed any peculiar crystalline objects in your time on the battlefield. Bozja clusters, we call them. The Bozja incident wrought a most unexpected change in the land, which we believe is what caused these clusters to appear. Our quartermaster would have any samples we can find for further study of this phenomenon. Uh-oh. Why are we zooming out? Is someone... Oh. They're just showing us. We haven't much, but you can be certain she will see you rewarded for anything you can offer. Okay. Nice. If you don't mind my asking, have you taken time to report to my commanding officer? No. Maybe? He's very yellow. Considering all you've done to help us thus far, I'd say you have more than proven your mettle. He's certain to want to hear about all you've done out there. Alright. Huh? Is it this guy? They just put us right in front of him. Did I not attune to this thing? Oh. I did, but I can't, I guess. Really? Oh, well, what are they in the other ones? Ah, berrrlynn, what news from the front lines? I've got metal. Whether or not other soldiers to account for it, I would believe your report a work of fiction. The troops will no doubt be inspired when they hear of your accomplishments. I look forward to hearing more of your continued success in the field. Hooray! Rank up! Dunder and Blixen. Ah, that's so interesting. A new resistance quest is now available. If you have nothing else to report, I will not keep you. I pray you stay safe out there, berrrrlynn. Nice. Alright. Dang, I feel like we should kind of call it here for tonight, but... Man, this is exciting. I can't wait to do more of this stuff. Because it's getting close to 11. I'm so excited to do more of it. Now we have more things to do this this coming week. We could do Eureka, and we can do Bozja, and we could do Blue Mage stuff, and we could do, I don't know, what other things that you want to do. I've got to test out that cable thing, adapter, to see if I can play No, I'm Not a Human, because I do want to try to get that done before, or like play it before the end of October, because it's spooky. Not that it makes much difference if we play it after October, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to continue this, to go further with you guys. Occult Crescent, that's right. I want to do Occult Crescent. I haven't done that yet. See, we got lots of stuff we can do together, which is really fun. Awesome. Well, I look forward to it all with you guys. I'll be here tomorrow. We're doing Final Fantasy VIII tomorrow night. Same happy time, same happy channel. It seems like we've got a nice little crew that like to chill for Final Fantasy VIII, so that's always fun. But then we'll be back next week with more Final Fantasy XIV. So I appreciate you all so much. I hope you have a good evening. If I don't see you tomorrow, I hope you have a good next few days before we come back for stream. And if you want, there's a Discord. Feel free to join. The link is in the description underneath this video. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.